Let's talk about why depression is rampant. As of 2021, more than 280 million people are reported to be depressed worldwide. Depression is a mental health disorder that makes you to experience intense sadness and lack of pleasure in things and activities that you previously enjoyed. 1 in every 20 people experiences at least one episode of depression annually. More than 600,000 lives are lost yearly to suicides due to depression. And depression is more common in women, where up to 8.7% of women are depressed and 5.3% of the men are depressed. Have you noticed that the younger generation is most affected by depression than the older generation? I mean people within 10 to 35 years of age. Research shows that the shift from hunting and gathering era to the era of agriculture increased depression incidences. Another study conducted among the Chinese showed that Chinese men born from 1966 are 22.4 times more likely to be depressed. There has been more than 55% increase in depression rates from 1990 to 2021. And this is worldwide. In 1990, there was an estimated total of 170 million depression cases. And as of 2021, this figure has increased to 280 million depression cases. Well, if this is not alarming, then I don't know what is. With these statistics, there is no doubt that depression is a disease of modernity. I decided to do some research and even talk to some of our Yes to Health family through our email learninghealth20@gmail.com to try find out why a population with better standards of living and increased wealth is depressed. Well, these were our findings. First, there is a lot of social isolation. In the modern world, everyone is chasing a different dream, be it school, work, business, and many other aspirations. This leads to spending more time alone, away from your loved ones, and may allow for intrusive thoughts to creep in. Some people even have to travel long distances away from their loved ones, and this contributes to the isolation. There is also increased family and relationship complexities, such as divorce and co-parenting, and this complicates the familial structure, making it difficult for people to interact freely. These people are missing out on the family companionship, and research shows that being around your loved ones increases the happy hormones and minimizes the risk of depression. Secondly, there is a lot of pressure from superiors, to be it at work, school, or even when running a business. This leads to tight, exhaustive schedules, which leaves one no time to rest and social interaction as well. This pressure results in stress, which progresses to depression. Thirdly, sleep disturbances. There is a lot of sleep deprivation and changing of sleep routines in the modern world. This mostly happens due to the work where there is need for change in shifts. Technology has also impacted sleep, where most people spend most of their sleeping time either on social media, watching films, or doing research. Sleep is important for your mental health, and it allows for thought processing and memory consolidation, and research shows that insufficient sleep increases the risk of falling into depression by up to 10 times. The modern society has lots of unhealthy competition in terms of wealth, finances, dressing, family, and many other activities. This may lead to either overworking to meet the society's expectations or frustrations, as one may feel like a failure if their expectations are not met. Unhealthy competition and frustration is one of the leading causes of depression in the modern world. There's also lots of modern medicine use, and these medicines have also been implicated in causing depression. Medications such as birth control containing ethinyl estradiol and levonorgestrel, steroids such as prednisolone, proton pump inhibitors such as omeprazole, and anticonvulsants such as gabapentin have been found to cause depression. They may also increase the risk of suicide incidences in people who are already depressed. There is also increased alcohol, drugs, and substances abuse, which finally result in depression. According to research, 33% of people with major depressive disorders engage in substance abuse. And for some people struggling with depression, drugs and alcohol may appear to be an easy solution to their problems. These substances temporarily relieve them and gives them a sense of happiness. What they do not realize is that in the long run, they become addicted. And this may worsen their depression. In the modern populations, most have sedentary lifestyles where they are overfed and do minimal exercises. This results in obesity, and research shows that obese persons have a 55% increased risk of developing depression over time. This is mainly due to reduced self-esteem and social stigmatization. Lack of a source of livelihood, which includes being jobless, is a major cause of depression. With the increased cost of living and bills to be paid in the modern world, it can be difficult and frustrating. Living without a source of income may lead to being in huge debt, lots of suffering, and depression may kick in. Well, these are some of the reasons why depression is rampant in the modern society.